Hello, my friends, and welcome to my spiritual sanctuary and my debut of my YouTube channel today. I'm Sandra, and I'm a Feng Shui practitioner consultant, and I also do Chinese astrology and also tarot card reading and many other things as well. I'm an energetic healer. I work with energy on every level, and I'm a psychic intuitive healer, and I do Feng Shui. I've been a Feng Shui consultant since 1997, and I just love it. I've been doing it a very long time and studied with many masters over the years. And Feng Shui is, if you haven't heard of it, I don't know, how much you know about Feng Shui or how much you've applied it to your space. However, it can literally change your life like it changed mine in 1997. Let me tell you a little story first before we get started. And please like, share, and subscribe, okay? I understand that's what you have to do when you have a YouTube channel, so I want to just clue you into that. Now, when I started doing Feng Shui, it changed my life drastically. I was working in a government job, but I wasn't happy. I wasn't making a lot of money, and I was struggling. And I all of a sudden got invited to go to a Feng Shui class, and just out of the blue from a friend of mine who happened to be an appraiser like I was. And she said, "Come on, we got to go check out this class and find out about this thing called Feng Shui." Okay, great. So we went. I bought the books, I bought the tapes, I bought everything, and went home and thought, I'm going to just apply all of this to my wealth, abundance, and prosperity corner. I'm just going to beef it up and see what happens, okay? I didn't really have a whole lot of belief in Feng Shui at that time. Didn't know what I was getting into. But I thought, hey, you know what? Maybe there is something to this, okay? So I did. And I'll tell you, I just totally decorated and put all the energetic influences in my wealth prosperity corner. And within 72 hours, I got a call from a friend of mine who I hadn't talked to in a year. We had worked together at a bank, and he had gone off on his own, doing his own business. He was swamped, and he said to me, "Can you come and help me, Sandy? I'm so busy, and I need help. And maybe you can just come on the weekends, like Saturdays. If you can just do that, I'd be so appreciative." And I'm like, "Yeah, sure, I'd love to." So I did. I started working with him and started making more income on a Saturday and Sunday than I was making all week long. And of course, it didn't take me long before I decided to just eliminate the government job and go into business by myself as an appraiser, because that was my profession at the time, looking at homes. I was a real estate broker too at the time, looking at homes. And then I added the Feng Shui to it, and it became profound. I tripled my income that year, and my life just took off in the direction that I actually had set the intention. So I wanted to bring this great Chinese art of design and placement to the world. And so my quest for studying Feng Shui has been just a lifelong journey for me. I have studied with many masters, and I've studied classical Feng Shui as well as the Black Sect tradition. I have studied astrology, the Chinese astrology, for more than 10 years, and I do astrology sessions. Astrology, if you don't know, astrology is a big part of the Feng Shui. We have what we call the three trinities. It's the heaven luck, the earth luck, and then the human luck. And when you utilize every tool of those three, you begin to see profound results in your life, because you're working with your energy, your energetic blueprint, your birth information, your birth date, as well as your environment. And then the human luck is the decisions that you make with those other two pieces of information. So it can be very profound. So I don't know what level you're at of Feng Shui right now. I'm going to start at the beginning, and I'm going to continue on this journey. I'm going to bring these videos to you every Friday. Feng Shui Friday is what I'm going to call it, because I've been wanting to do this for a long time, and I just you get busy with life and all of that, and now it's coming to, I see that this is what I'm supposed to step in and do. It is my purpose to bring this information to the world and help you to create environments and lives that flourish and thrive. Okay, so that's my goal, is to help you with your mind, body, and spirit. So let me just tell you a little bit about the Bagua, because that is what Feng Shui is all about. Okay, this is the Bagua, and I know it probably looks really confusing to you. This is a very generic form of the Bagua. And the way Feng Shui started was, there was a Chinese emperor 4,000 years ago sitting on a bank meditating, and there was a turtle that appeared, and it had these lines on the turtle's back. They created an energetic pattern that became the basis of Chinese medicine, and Feng Shui is one of the disciplines of Chinese medicine. So when they looked at these energetic blueprints, they realized that they could change their environment with this energy. Okay, and therefore Feng Shui was born. So when we look to the north, we see the life path career area. And that is where you would work on your career, your life path. If you're retired, then that's where maybe you have volunteer, opportunities coming in, or you wanted to do some, mission work or something like that. Life path career, that's the north. Okay, then we move to the northeast. The northeast is the education, wisdom, self-knowledge area. Now, in the northeast, when you put your things in that area, it is to increase your education, your personal development, your wisdom in the world. It's where you cultivate the self in a way that helps you to grow to be the person that you are today and to where you want to go. Okay, so that's the northeast. We move to the east, and that is the family and ancestors area. And that is where it holds the energy for your family, your ancestors. It could even be your animals, because they are a part of your family as well. So that's the place that we would work on for your animals as well. Okay. So then we move to the southeast, and that is the wealth, abundance, prosperity corner. And that is where I did all of my work when I was getting into Feng Shui. And like I said, I tripled my income. My life totally changed. I mean, I wouldn't be here talking to you today if that had not happened. So that is your wealth, prosperity, and abundance area. So if you're looking to bring more money, more income, more prosperity, it's not always about money. Prosperity and abundance could be in all areas. If you're looking to bring more of that into your life, then that's where you're going to work. Okay, that is the southeast. When we move into the south, we're talking about the fame, reputation, enlightenment area. It's the way the world sees you. Enlightenment, your spirituality corner, that is where you shine, and that is where you want to work on to create spirituality, your altars, that kind of thing. That's where you go meditate. You can put things there for your achievements, what you want to bring into your life, that kind of thing. And of course, we can always talk more about cures and things like that. There's just so much information. I'm just going to be real brief. Okay, and then we move to the southwest, and that is your marriage and love relationship corner. That is where you work if you want to bring love into your life. Okay, that holds the energetic blueprint. Then we move to the west. That's the Children Creativity Center. So if you want to bring children into the world, you want to get pregnant, fertility, that's where you work. If you want to bring more creativity into your life, that's where you work. If you want to work with the children in the space, that's where we would work. Okay. Then we move down to the, that would be the northwest. Okay. So the northwest is going to be the helpful people, benefactors, travel area. So those are the things that you want to bring in for travel. That is the people that come into your life to help you achieve your goals, wishes, and dreams. If you're looking for any type of a person to come in to help you, like a dentist, a contractor, or anything, that's where you're going to work. Helpful people, you want to bring those helpful people into your life, okay? Now, travel is also there as well. So if you want to do any traveling, that's where you're going to work. But it's also traveling, astral travel as well. You know, some people, they are into that, and that's where you would do that. The astral travel is where that is most efficient. Okay, and then we've gone through all of the directions, but in the middle we have the Tai Chi. Okay, that's the health area and the overall well-being of the space. So ancient Chinese belief is when all of the other areas are in balance, so is the health. So if you are having health issues right now and you are looking to get some help, then that's what we need to do, is look and see in your other areas of the Bagua, what's going off, what's not in balance, and then we work with the health area as well, okay? So also there's just elements, there's the 5 elements that come into play, and those are the 5 elements. And I'm using the cards from Tara Catherine Collins' deck. It's called Feng Shui Personal Paradise cards. They're very beautiful. And it shows you how we use the elements in all of this space to balance them out. And the elements consist of wood, fire, earth, metal, and water. Very different than astrology, but we use the 5 elements in Feng Shui. I'm talking Western astrology, where they use air as one of the elements. We don't use air in Feng Shui. Okay, that would be more considered a metal element. So, but this is what we do. We balance out these elements in the space, and we look and see where it's off balance. Okay, if there's too much fire in an area, then we need to tone it down with earth. Okay, earth puts out fire. If we have too much wood in a space and we need to tone it down, we use fire, because fire burns up wood, right? Okay. But if we need to add something to a space, let's say we need more wood, we're going to use actually wood or more water. Water makes wood grow, right? Yeah, so it works like this in Feng Shui as well. Now, all of that said, I'm not sure where you guys are in your evolution of Feng Shui, but I want to keep it real brief tonight and just say thank you for joining me. I really appreciate you joining me on my debut tonight of Feng Shui for Friday Feng Shui. And I am going to pull some cards for you now, because I do tarot card reading. I've been studying it for about 6 months now, and I'm really having a lot of fun with it, and I'm adding it to my astrology sessions because I can see that it's just really profound and profound for me, and I'll go into more about that in another video. But right now, let's pick an I Ching card for you. The I Ching is an ancient oracle. It's the book of changes and the unchanging truth. There's 64 hexagrams to the I Ching. And you pick a hexagram and it tells you pretty much what you want to know. I have found it to be so accurate that anytime I have an issue or problem prior to the tarot or my astrology, I use a lot of tools. When I have questions, I go to the I Ching because I get my answer. So here we go. We've got 2 cards, but I'm going to pick another one. I want to get 3 for you guys. So go ahead and formulate a question in your mind. Okay. What do you want an answer to? And I'm going to give you 3 cards today. Now, it may not resonate with you. It may resonate with you. I don't know. It just depends. You know, it's whatever energy comes through from the divine is meant for somebody out there that needs to hear this, that will help them as they move forward in life. And maybe some of the Feng Shui that I've just briefly went over with you will too, and that's what I'm hoping for. I really am here to help you in your healing journey, your empowerment journey, whatever you're looking to do to create great results in your life. Okay, so we have the first card, and this one is hexagram 17, and it's called Following. And what it says is, this isn't a time for you to make decisions. Let others lead for a while and be content to follow. Adapt yourself to what is going on around you and be happy to let go. Okay, that's a message for somebody. Hexagram 17. If you want to stop the video, pause it, you might be able to read the card. Let's see. Or you can look hexagram 17 up on the internet under I Ching, and it'll give you a major explanation. Or this is a book I use, and Ho Ching Ni is the author of this one, and you can go through and get your answers in here. Okay, but there's many books on the I Ching. They're not in any shortage at all. Okay, and now the next one we have is 23, okay, and it's called Falling Apart. Everything is falling apart, but it has to. You cannot rebuild until you have torn down all the old ways. But you don't have to do anything. It's all being done for you from the universe. Easy. Keep it easy. Okay. And then the third card is Approach 19. Hexagram 19. You can now start to move forward to reap the harvest of your work. Celebrate, but with caution. Winter is over, but the spring is barely here. Tread softly for a while still. Well, spring is here. We're still in spring. So maybe it's telling you to wait a little bit of time and before you move forward. I don't know what your questions are, and I hope you got your answers by those 3 cards, okay? Just wanted to throw something fun in there for you, you know? So anyways, I hope you enjoyed our session today on Feng Shui Friday. This is my first YouTube endeavor, and I hope to bring you many videos coming up on all different topics that relate to mind, body, and spirit. My website is My Spiritual Sanctuary. It's www.myspiritualsanctuary. Please go to my website and opt in the email, and I will be sending out lots of information through the email on different programs and retreats and classes and all kinds of things. I'm also creating a membership site, and that would be, it's right on my website as well on my homepage. So if you wanted to join and become a member, you will receive a lot of great information and VIP status and discounts on all of my classes and readings, feng shui, all kinds of things. So it's up to you, and I'd love to have you in the community, and looking forward to getting to know you better. Now, if you would like, I do have a special running right now. It's called Unique Feng Shui Done for You. And I'm running it for a little while because I'm just starting this channel, and I want to give everybody an opportunity to work with me in a very affordable way. Now, what I'm doing with this is we're talking about 2019 year of the Yin Earth Pig. That's what we're in right now. And it will continue on until into next year. So we still have 6 months of the year to work with this energy. So part 1 of the Unique Feng Shui Done for You is a coaching call where I do your astrology session. And I do Chinese astrology, and I do the natal chart, and I do your 10-year forecast. And I can pretty much tell, you know, where you are in your life, where you want to go, your weaknesses, your strength, what do you want to know about your life purpose, your love, your money, all of that. It's all included in that reading. It's a 1 hour, 60-minute reading. I do it by phone, Skype, or pretty much the internet. We can do it through the internet. And that is recorded, and I send it to you because it's a lot of information that you get. And so it's very overwhelming, and you'll want to have it to keep so you can listen to it over and over and over again. That's part one. Part two is your Feng Shui consultation. Once we know your heaven luck, then we start working on your earth luck, okay? So I can, even if you're in a different part of the world, or I'm in Florida, California, sometimes I'm all over. So I am not, doesn't matter where you are. I am not location specific. I've been doing Feng Shui consultations for so long, I don't really need to come to your space. I can do it with pictures and a floor plan, and we can work with that. So that is part two, and that can take an hour to 2 hours. It just depends on how long, you know, and how big your house is, how much information you want to go over, how big your house is, and how in depth we get with that report, depending on your needs, you know. Now, also, then once I know what those two pieces to that puzzle is, then part three is your coaching call for results and for implementation, questions. What do you want to do to plan for the rest of the year? We've got 6 more months left of the year, guys, and the year of the Yin Earth Pig. So there's plenty of time to really make changes for the next 6 months by implementing the proper Feng Shui and your astrology to see what's really going on in your life. And let's see if we can shift it in the way that you want to and set your intentions in that direction. That call is an hour and also is recorded, so you have it to go over and over and over again. If you decide you want to work with me more at that time, then I do have other programs that we can work together and create more results for you in your life. So that program originally is $600, and I am now giving it a special because of my new channel, 50% off. So, you know, $297 for approximately 3 different parts and a changed life as a result. So very, very small price to invest in to make some major changes in your life. So I hope you want to work with me. I want to work with you. So if you do want to work with me, you can either go to my website and opt into my email. You can send me an email. My email is myspiritualsanctuaryinfo@gmail.com. So go ahead and email me, and then I'll email you back to get all of your birth information and all of that. And then I'll send you my calendar so we can schedule an appointment, and we'll set up all of those sessions, okay? We'll get those all calendared in so that you can plan on those times, and then we can work together in a very systematic way, okay? And then if you have any questions for me, you can certainly email me, and I would be more than happy to answer any questions you have, okay? So it's been a pleasure and a joy to be here with you today. Please like and so what they say is please like, share, and subscribe to my channel to get more wonderful information from me as we move along for the rest of the year of the Yin Earth Pig. And I'll look forward to seeing you. Okay? All right. Bye for now.